got involved with Visible 60 Women at 60, it started me on a contemplative journey. What did turning 60 mean to me? Why did I choose this costume? And what does this traditional lamp have to do with it? This costume was what I wore when my son got married, and that was a really special occasion for our family. This lamp is called a Kuttavelaka, and it is a traditional lamp from Kerala that belonged to my paternal grandfather. It is lit on special occasions to invoke blessings on whatever the occasion is. In a lot of ways, turning 60 was another milestone for me. I have enjoyed the passage of time and have celebrated well. And in truth, except for the odd aches and pains, I still feel quite young and joyful. I love that I have friends of varying ages, both younger and older than me, as that provides me with a really rich tapestry to my life. How did I get here? At the age of 23, I headed out from Bombay to join my husband in New Zealand. I have been asked a lot of times, was that a scary journey? It wasn't, it was really exciting. My first journey out of India, and probably my first journey on a plane. Airports and all that go with international travel were completely new to me. Everything was larger than life. I can still remember how huge Singapore airport seemed to me. In New Zealand, though I was away from my parents and my siblings, I felt secure and happy with George. People have asked me if I found it hard to settle. I grew up in Bombay, which is a very cosmopolitan city, and I had also been away to boarding school, so I was fairly independent and managed to adapt really well. Some anecdotes that still make me chuckle and that are still evident in India. The famous Indian head shake. And if you don't know what it is a mixture of yes and no. A particular incident that comes to mind was when we were at a colleague's place for dinner, and the hostess asked me if I would like dessert. And she got that. To which she said, "Is that a yes or a no, Meera?" We had a good life. We worked hard and played hard. We had two beautiful children who are now grown and wonderful adults, carving out lives of their own. They are in strong relationships and are very supportive of each other. We also had a great group of friends. Wonderful times together with our children growing up together. Those children are still good friends to this day. I had also always looked forward to having grandchildren, and I have two gorgeous grandchildren, William and Lucy. They truly make my heart sing. Even though they are 12,000 miles away in London, we still manage to see them every week through the marvel that is Skype. As my son has said to me, "Mum, when you came to New Zealand, your parents didn't have the luxury of easy communication." How true. In those days, it was, telephone calls were very expensive, so it was snail mail all the way. My parents and George's missed seeing our children grow up. The one fly in the ointment is that George didn't get to see Lucy and will not see them grow up. The blessing is that he didn't know we were expecting a granddaughter. George's passing away was a watershed moment for me. It happened too soon. We had a lot of living to do. Though we had traveled the world and seen a lot of places, there were lots that we didn't do together. Places we had seen featured on travel programs that had whet our appetites. My friends, the true ones, were there for me. They helped me through those difficult days, and believe me, there were many. They made sure that I didn't feel lonely or alone, and for that I'm truly grateful. As they say, friends are the family you choose. My children have been amazing and kept a watching brief on me. My son in London and my daughter in Wellington. And then I was ready to move on at about the time I turned 60. My children were concerned for me in this new phase of life. I hadn't dated for 35 years. The last time I dated, I was a 20-something in India. Would I be safe? Who would I meet? Emails flew back and forth. Then my daughter, ever the sensible one, suggested, if we were in the same city, we would be talking about this face to face. So one Skype conference call later, I was able to reassure them that I knew what to look out for. The dodgy ones. So onward and upward I went. It was a learning experience for me. I met a few people. I dipped my toes in the water. As the saying goes, you have to kiss a few frogs. Now I have met a wonderful man, and he is here in the audience somewhere over there, I think. We share a lot in common. We have a great life together, which is a lot of fun. We support each other in the things we do, and we genuinely care about each other. We can't believe how lucky we are to have met. I look forward to many happy years together.